bullseye.
What's up guys, it's me TRTG and welcome back to another episode of WWE SuperCard. This should be episode 43 if I'm not mistaken, and this is the very first one on 2019, the very first video on 2019 as well. I want to wish you guys all a very happy new year. Hope you guys survived New Year's Eve, and if you're not doing well, if you just lie in bed watching videos, I'm right here. You can watch the video. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but hopefully we can get through this together a little bit. SuperCard, top left corner, has changed a little bit, but I think nothing that you've not seen on video before, so nothing that you don't know already, other than the fact that the Sasha Banks is now pro'd. The Mandy Rose is still in the works. We are now Neon Plus. That's not going to change with the Mandy Rose. I would assume she's a bit worse, but even if she's a bit better, that's barely going to move, if any. I did only one more Snow Globe Fusion. I thought I'm going to be able to do two more, but the issue was that my Snow Globe, the current one right there, ran out at like 4 a.m. my time, and that was when I was sleeping, and the Fusion itself ran out at like 8 a.m. my time, so I would have had to set two alarms actually, because I would have had to run one more Snowflake / Snowman Fusion, which I would have had enough snowflakes for, and then the Snow Globe Fusion, and nah. We've got good things out of it. We've got the Shattered Bray Wyatt lately. We've got 3 pros actually, where none of them is in the top 12 anymore, funnily enough. The chances that we're going to get something super useful. I guess the Bray Wyatt would be the best thing, other than the Carmella. And for anything else that we get now a single of, possibly, we would have had to get the same back-to-back, and that is very unlikely anyway, so I'm not too worried. I think this is also our 15th, if I'm not mistaken. I counted, I think, yesterday. This should be 15 Snow Globes, which is a decent return in my opinion. 15 out of the event is not too bad, and the final one contains a Goliath Curtis Axel, so it doesn't matter anyways. Would have been another, or is another single, so best case scenario, again, tomorrow we would have been, or on the second one, we would have been on the same situation again, Bray or Carmella. The only thing really helping us out on that one, so not too worried. Another picture for Curtis Axel, I guess. Update on the Team Road to Glory, or generally Team Road to Glory. We've got the cards. If you haven't seen, I would assume you would have by now, of course. We're heading towards the end of the event already. We're looking at tag teams, the Bludgeon Brothers, Usos, Bar, and New Day. All the cards. And we're on the Coffee King Snow halfway through. We're doing quite good, in my opinion, for being New Year's Eve and New Year's Day as well. I'd say that there's a bit of room for improvement compared to a just general day, because a lot of people are going to have stuff to do, or just want to go out with friends, or whatever they're going to do on New Year's Eve. So that plays into it. I am actually still last on points. On 140 though, I would say, generally speaking, being last on 140 points could be worse. Could be a worse place to be. And of course, I'm going to play more. Maybe we're going to stream later. Check out the twitch.tv/TRTG right underneath me. Maybe you're going to catch me live if we're going to do finish out the Team RTG there. We're definitely going to go for the coffee, and I said as well, if we're not going to finish him with like 1 hour left, we're going to make the push. We're going to try for the Xavier and just see what we get to, because we're in a very good spot in my opinion. So looking forward to that. TBG, I've got about 20 charges or so left to get. I actually haven't claimed my cards on here. Opponents are Neon Plus Plus, so a tough opponent, or a tough opposing team there. Think doesn't even want to. Okay, doesn't matter then. Not unwinnable, definitely. I think we can definitely get something going. And then War is going to be interesting. First of all, new rewards. We dive quickly into the CP store. Nothing that is a pro. The Johnny would be a pro, I believe, but SummerSlam 18, not too worried. The Ciampa is a single, so we need 2 Ciampas, if anything, to get a pro, which we're likely going to get, though. I'm likely going to get him once I've got enough, so maybe I'm going to claim the next one soon. We've got 30 days again, so I'm probably going to get 1 pro of that Ciampa and then go from there, really. We are 1,500 points away, so I'm going to try my best to play all the bouts in War. That's what we're going to concentrate on for right now as well. I'm going to try to get all the bouts that I get done. I might throw a few ads in. I've still got 2 devices of ads, of course. Likely going to use them more for the Team RTG, but I might use a couple for War just to get that tier 7, because now that we're so close, might as well go and get it. We got 5 momentum slots then, and that should push us, I would assume, like halfway through Neon Plus. So 1 card improvement. Again, Gothic female pro is really what we need at this point in time. Could be sending us to Neon Plus Plus possibly, but that is for the future. The Rock, of course, fit in there nicely. The Neon Dana Bryan Pro was a very nice surprise, but I am very well aware that chances are that it will take some time until we improve the top 8 now, unless I get super lucky again, because that Dana Bryan was incredibly lucky. That was my only Neon card at that point in time, so I'm not expecting that to happen every single time now that I get a card and straight away I get the second card as well. By the way, I think I need to get up to 50 more. I think I charged 70 yesterday just in case I don't know, pass out for the entire day. So at least got 70 charged. I don't know. Just in case. A quick topic I wanted to touch on because I saw a comment on I think yesterday's video in terms of the managers that I talked about, in terms of the second win that I've got, saying that basically the managers are going to be better value in terms of I think the main point was that the managers apply for the whole team and therefore give an overall more stats as they give the stats over 3 cards. And that is absolutely true. But my point why I use the second win in most cases, at least against bots, which I always assume to go into PvP matches against bots, because I'd say at least 80% of the time that's exactly what's going to happen. You're not going to face real opponents every single time. So if you face bots and you've got event cards like I do, that's going to be a bit of a bummer there. Outplayed me there, nicely done. They're going to have the same cards as you. If I got the event cards, they're always going to be better because the bots only have standard cards, be it WrestleMania 34, be it SummerSlam 18, Neon, Shadow, whatever. They're only going to use the standard cards and not the event version. So if I have Last Man Standing cards, general event cards, or anything like that. Last Man Standing, of course, is out of the occasion because they're going to be head and shoulders above any standard version as they are not a pro, and I will only face the standard version. So they are definitely going to win their matches. The females, if I got event pros, likely as well. Of course, not always. Of course not. But most of the times they will win in the matches. So my supports, especially in war, are only there to make me win the matches when I go elites versus elites on the bots. And why I like the second win on there is it guarantees me 100% that I will boost the stat that is needed, because it boosts every single stat. And in a position like that, it's also helpful because I had 2 matches won anyways. Might as well use it for the third card then, even if it's not elite versus elite. And while the manager would give the stats over the whole team, I'm not too worried about that. I don't need that over the whole team. I only need that for the elite cards for the most part. Of course, now my sentiment is also in those cards that the Neon manager does give more stats than the Gothic second win that I've got. So there's that disparity. But if it is toughness or charisma or toughness and speed, the manager will only boost speed. The second win will boost 2 stats and therefore give more overall stats. That is why I use the second win. This is why I like the second one. Again, just for the elite versus elite matchups. And of course, it boosts more if you use the manager over the whole deck. But that is not why... Not the main reason, let's put it that way. Not the main reason why I've got that in my deck. I hope I got that point across and everybody understands why. See, there we go, power and speed. I'm fine to use the manager because it's power and speed. In that case, the Neon manager will boost more than the second win as well because it's a high tier. But that is, in my very scenario, the only reason. If I had a Neon second win, so the same tier, might as well have to use the second win there because it boosts the same amount of stats then. Can we get a reset maybe? That would be an early reset, but then again, we've kind of bypassed Neon really with all the female pros that we got. We can take a quick look at the Mandy Rose, by the way. Just wondering. No, she's still quite a ways off. I think the Sasha Banks could be pretty far. I've got her in the team deck right now because she's not much worse than the Bailey, so I think we're fine training her. But when she's done, I'm still going to replace her. Of course, matches are going to get tougher now. Matches are, in fact, really tough now in the Team Road to Glory. I think we are right now just about getting +5s. The good thing for us is with 5 rocks in the team, we can beat, while we are only Neon, we can beat Neon Plus teams. That is the good thing because we've got 5 rocks and one Finn Balor. Now, those are matches that we can definitely win. Before, I didn't come up against a single Rock so far, I think, but I'm coming up against quite a few now. But those are matchups we could definitely win. 6 of them already. And if we were to win all 6 of those, as we're going to just try luck at a Neon Plus here, that's already 6 points secured. And in most matchups, 6 points is enough to at least get a draw. It is rare that the opponent has more than 6. I guess worst case scenario is literally going to be 8 points, because the 60 matchups, if all are going to be single and you split them down the middle, 8 is where you have guaranteed yourself at least a draw. And if you then play smart, use the rocks, win with the rocks and all that, I think we've got a good chance of beating even Neon Plus teams. Again, that's going to take patience. You're going to have to back out at times. You're going to have to try a couple of times. But if you've got the time, you might as well try. And we're doing that right now. If that's going to work or not, how much more we're going to be able to play that or not, we're going to be able to see when that happens. There is one Rock who's going to win the game. Of course, we faced one right there on the other round. We got maybe going to get a second win, because I assumed that card is going to be worse as well, because we just faced a, well, non-Rock. And most of the times, not every time, most of the times, they're going to use the stronger cards right away. They're compatible. That is a bit unfortunate. Incompatible, and we would have won that matchup as well. They're going to be close, no doubt. And the teams are higher than us, so they should at least be close. No doubt about that. I'm actually going to use the Shawn Michaels there to possibly bait out the Rock if there was going to be one, and hoping that the next one is going to be 2 single matchups for the males as well, because that would prove very, very useful for us. Unfortunately, but that is going to be a draw going into the third round, it is, because that's always going to be one. Unfortunately, of course, I had to use both Rock and Balor in one matchup, but that is something maybe to take into account, as I just said, basically 6 secure points with the Rocks and the Balor. Of course, it could also only be 3 points if the matchups are so unlucky that I got to use 2 Rocks and a Rock and a Balor like I did right there in tag team matches. I maybe didn't take that into account, but we definitely got the chance of beating Neon Plus teams, and I've done that before already. So I'm gonna try, maybe if I've got time, and if I don't have to do anything as well. That was round 4. That is a bummer. I'm pretty sure that's gonna count as loss. That was my bad. They're not paying attention. I was pretty sure that was round 3. Very low points as well. 10 points overall. That's barely 3 on average. We had a lot of tag team matches apparently in that matchup. So I was just going off the points. I didn't pay attention to the rounds again. That is definitely my bad. So, we've gone through the War Awards. We're in the King of the Ring. I lost a final, I believe, yesterday. I've got a big. I swear I've got like 15, SummerSlam 18 biggies. It feels like, at least. We're gonna get one from the Team RTG. I think I had one before. If not, I just got one from the King of the Ring that I finished, and unreal. We are also quite far up, by the way. I updated the King of the Ring deck, so we are not that far away from Gothic Plus. Of course, we're going to get boosted a bit more when I get that Manny Rosen, which is an up arrow as well, I believe. So that should slot in right in there perfectly to replace that Carmella. And then it's really going to be Gothic Pros. The Ciampa could be coming in to replace that Rick Rude there possibly. So we're going to improve that as we do, really. And hopefully getting a pull somewhat soon. I'm not expecting it very soon, because of course we just hit the new tier. We just got that Neon Dolph Ziggler freebie. That's in the top left corner. Yes, that is my freebie, if anyone's wondering, by the way. And now we're just waiting on more Neons. If that's gonna be female to help us out or not. Of course, now we're in the position with the Mandy Rose, then Prode in the near future, and the Sasha Banks as well. We're in the position where likely I'm not going to pro any more SummerSlam 18 females, because one Neon female somewhere, be it pulled, be it from an event or anything, or TVG or whatever, one Neon female is going to push out that last SummerSlam 18 pro that I would maybe pro straight away, and it's only for top 12 as well. So only way that really boosts us up is in Road to Glory. Talking about Road to Glory, that's by the way the event I'm expecting next, if people are wondering. Of course, that is not secured or anything. By the way, that's our picks from the Team RTG matchup that we just quit a bit too late. My bad, guys, my bad. I'm half expecting RTG plus Over the Limit to give us another Over the Limit, maybe due to more improvements. Maybe they tweaked the points a little bit, maybe they didn't. We're going to see that when we get there, really. Now, unfortunately, the other fusions are gone. No more special fusions. I quite like the Winter Fusion, I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping, I am leaning towards now liking the Fusion Chamber event. So I hope they're gonna do one soon again, maybe for the new year, maybe. Who knows? But we're gonna see, and hopefully they're gonna keep us updated as much as they can. But that is gonna be what we're gonna cut this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, hope you guys have a very, very happy new year. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. Thank you guys for the awesome support over, especially the last couple of videos. You guys have been smashing it. Thank you guys so much. If you want to smash something, go smash that like button down there. Would be appreciated. Comment and subscribe for more daily SuperCard content. Later tonight is going to be our Wrestle Kingdom 13 predictions video going up. So if you are interested in Wrestle Kingdom, if you're interested in New Japan, just the prediction video, go keep an eye out for that. 8 p.m. UK, I'm pretty sure that's going to drop. So keep an eye out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out for that one. Have a very nice day. Until the next one. Peace.